All right. There's a big old crane flying around here. I don't know. It got me thinking about the Ukraine. That motherfucker is big, girl. You know, it's something like this too that I seen. I don't know why it would have been over there by my house. This motherfucker is big. The wingspan is ridiculous. It's making me think about this Ukraine energy, like somebody's kid is missing. Because on the Ukraine, like it could be a man and a woman, but it looked like a man and a child. That could be also this single daddy energy that I was picking up on, these men, these single fathers that the mother allegedly passed away or was just brainwashed and sent away. This could also be a little China binding to the child, but also carrying it around like a little dangling piece of candy. Mostly it'd be dads with daughters. Oh, like I was. I feel like I don't think it's anything sinister. I mean, I don't know. Because these could be people that have different points of access to things. It made me think about Hannah being the youngest wife and never getting anything. But it's like somebody skipped the youngest wife and tried to bring in somebody else after that era was over and add that person. Like, that's the youngest wife. They either just forgot about the youngest wife, like the first shall be the last, and then just skip me altogether and whatever is old to me. And they just started something else with this supposed half sister. So they're like, oh, staying alive. But these people can't call the shots on who live and die with me. So we're going to keep on moving. I feel like whatever these positions are, some of these positions aren't even really active. Right? Because nobody hired me. Nobody's paying me like these other girls. I'm not going to name no names that could be tarot readers that's getting paid by whoever they're getting paid for. By even YouTube. I haven't received $1 from anybody. Even if there's an estranged spouse, even if he took a child, I'm still stuck here raising a child, it seems like, with no outside help with a clone that is actually being kind of stingy right now. Like, you see what I'm saying? This could also be somebody's idea to devalue like what the person was bringing into the home and giving to the home when it was abundant, okay? And say, well, what you was getting was this, so that's what you will continue to get or something, and I'll take care. Like, somebody's doing something weird. But I think that there's another woman out there that's getting child support for a child. Like, this could be somebody that separated themselves because they was able just to do this just because, right? Like, you wake up and you realize this is just a stalemate. This person is not my person. No, they didn't change. This person is not the same person. I mean, there has to be laws of protection or something like this. But I'm also hearing, I'm telling you, I keep hearing that there's a house in that neighborhood, in that community where I'm at right now that belongs to me. Somebody that was already migrated to that area left me some shit and I didn't get it. There's also like a strand of houses or something that can only be bought by people in this society or something. And they could be on a list or something like this. Like to control the population like in a direct area. All right. Like there's formulas that I was putting together and putting on when I first started this channel. I feel like people use them and they could have benefited from them, but they're not putting it back in America's vault. Put it like that. That's when they try to blindfold or try to drop me or something, but I can't die like that. Yeah, they can't steal this. You have to excuse me because this wind is blowing and this hair just won't stay down. I think I'm starting to like this hair color on me. a lot more. You know, I'm like a 99 JB banging. Like, but I also like when I could go this route in the summertime. 99J, I like that in the like autumn time. But I don't know. So, anyways, somebody can't steal something. This could be that somebody was seen on like some satellite view, a woman sneaking in and out of the window or something of somebody's house. This could be past, present, or future. Because I did pick up on this. Somebody was beheaded. Somebody else is wearing Medusa's head. The thing about me and this could be this Mommy Watson energy. They could be putting it with a power with the waters. Using my head as Medusa, like whatever they beheaded me took when I was a teenager as like a Jesus energy. That person is using that visual. But my readings, what I'm doing here is not even what I'm supposed to be doing. This is to get justice. So it's not even like a Medusa stare to turn them to stone, because I don't want them to be stone. I want them to do what's right. I want them to do what the fuck they getting paid for, or they got paid for. I want to linger around the fact that you wonder, because my dome is still open to God, and there is some repercussions. I want you to feel that. So there's no trickery over here. I let you let people know. People are like, why you said that? Why you said that? I like the feeling. It's a feeling here. And shit gets done. It's not probably getting all done how I wanted to, but oh, I like the feeling. It ain't no rhyme or reason to it. It's just the facts. See what I'm saying? There's no manipulation or nothing to it. It's just the facts. Because the way that these people are doing, they're straddling the fence, or they were over here and now they're over there, or it's like, I told you to come the fuck up on out of there. But you know, this is for them people that was in there supposed to be doing what they're doing for the whole. But then they went ahead and started just think about themselves. Or they did it on the level where you can't catch me. You can't see me. Somebody can't steal something. This could also be somebody can't steal access to your Ace of Cups or take from your Ace of Cups no more. Because I'm going to tell you one thing. Whatever is morally and is warranted, whatever methods I will be using, no matter what they look like, is going to be legal. It's going to be justified. It's going to be judgment. It's going to be what it is. You know what I'm saying? Most of this is stuff that been left alone already. It's like the right to claim these abandoned buildings or something like this and put them under a certain sector. When I need them, I can use them. You see what I'm saying? It's the right to do these things. These are warranted things, especially connected to these people that took something from me and they can't afford to give it back, or they don't want to. These are things that these people have left behind or abandoned. It's basically, it could be a Nike energy, like recovery. I think she is somebody that flies around and recovers, you know, wounded warriors or something like this. It's basically something like that. Or people that knew the truth about things and they got kicked out of organizations or things like this. I got to try to make it to the nail place. I do have to get my nails done. This is ridiculous. Okay, actually. All right. So again, Ace of Cups in reverse. This could be something here, like somebody can't steal this. Also, somebody, okay, it's something about but see, that's the thing. They're not tied to being warranted to do this. I would be, as America or the Empress. Somebody want to take your Ace of Cups. They don't want you thinking in the dark. The sun could go to the darkness too. It's just going to be warranted what the sun does in the dark. It's not going to be, you know, attacking. And this is like, oh, okay, so now it's time to reclaim. Okay, this is stuff that was already belonged to the Christ or the sun prior to it being taken or something like this. All right. So somebody might be wanting that Ace of Cups, but this person don't want to be with you or me or whoever this is that's supposed to be getting this judgment, this justice here. Like they want to do everything all bad. Everything in the top is dark and bad right now. In some kind of way, but like these people are not the ones that was done wrong to be able to do these things, but somebody could be doing them. All right. We got justice prevailing here. Okay. I don't know. I feel like this is like different type of surveillance here. Also, somebody wants to go to like counseling. I wouldn't even waste my time. Okay, when it's done, it's done. I hope this ain't nobody in a, they done skipped out on you and went to a higher place and they're at a distance trying to make you go through some kind of like sleep therapy analysis. Like, I don't like people playing with my mind without my permission. And I'm not giving you permission because ain't shit wrong with me. Okay? It's like that kind of energy where somebody's stuck in something, like they're hiding in an underground tunnel or something like this. And then, like, my readings are supposed to make you want to open the door a little bit and peek out. And when you do, something slips in there that's going to eat your ass alive and everything around you. You get what I'm saying? That's what they're supposed to do. We got the Five of Pentacles here. But it's kind of like a caring energy. It's what the president would be doing if they're in a rightful position to keep their nation safe. They would take, these kind of procedures. They're very gentle and true. I don't know. And so it's just a shame that somebody decided to step out on this. And they say, why are you talking like that? People going to think like this. Let them. They're not here to judge me. I'm here to judge them. God is in my corner. I don't know what they got. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they got. Okay? But, Five of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody thought you were about to get married to them or whatever, and then just watch them like live a secondary life with somebody like on TV or something like this. somebody thought this. Like, I feel like somebody waited 20-something years for you to recognize. That's why all this shit is going so bad. They could have waited a long time for you to recognize that they were trying to get your attention and show you something, to look at something in layers or a different way, and you just never did, or I just never did. And not a person like forget it or something like this, okay? But we also got these snakes. These look like snakes on these people. So maybe these people got the snakes off of them. And then, like I said, the bride is not going to be stuck out here. This is like picking up on somebody's demeanor. Like, girl, that remind me of my cousin or my sister. Or this person in that movie, he reminded me of my husband. Or, it's something about this person. I ain't even crazy like everybody else is about the music. It's something else about this person. Something familiar. Somebody could be in a situation like that. And then we got a younger version of this male. Somebody could be kind of buff or something like this. All right. This person could be wanting, all right? Okay, this could be something. Or this person is, okay, somebody could have been waiting a long time for your person to like show up in this realm, because somebody already been messing around in the 5D and stuff. This is why they never had to really be active with you in this dimension. So somebody already been doing something. They already tied something to the wedding the day of. These are like witches and warlocks, and you could have been like a chosen one, anointed one, or a Holy Spirit energy like me. So you couldn't see what these people was doing the whole time. Okay. We got Queen of Pentacles here in reverse. Somebody don't want you to be their baby mama or their wife, like with some children or something like this. Okay. This is more like a rocky energy. Somebody's like ready to, for the battle or something like this. Somebody don't want nothing in the way. Like, you could be up and ready, like to do whatever this is. And if somebody, I feel like somebody's also warning, if you're going to do something like a business idea, because we seen that birthing something earlier, it's not a good idea. Like, because I was saying, I'm going to go, it's a class or whatever. It's like an 8 or 10 12-week course on like herbalism or herbs or whatever, apothecary energy. And I was going to go to this a couple years ago. And then I was just saying, let me go ahead. But I feel like somebody else is using that part of me. Cause I'm really good with herbs, especially making people feel better when they get a common cold or something. I never tried nothing else. Like if you scratch your knee, I never tried anything else topical or anything. But like when people get sick, okay. But somebody else could be using this part of me. And so somebody don't want me to go into this. Or they know if I go to this course, something's going to happen. We seen car crash. Somebody could be, if I go a little bit more north or something, this could be something to do with going north. Okay. Whatever's lighting up the north, I'm not sure about it. We'll maybe figure it out through the readings today. But like these videos I'm doing is not for you to sit there with the information. It's for you to do something. You get what I'm saying? So, Queen of Pentacles. Like I told you, if you got somebody in the hospital, whoever I'm connected to right now, remember we seen somebody was fighting with God, right? Like not until you bless me, and the lioness energy bit the person on the side. Okay, or somebody could have got shot on the side, or they got pierced or stabbed in jail. Like somebody that's connected to me heavily, they're in a situation right here. And they've been in there for about 2 or 3 months. So this could be somebody in the hospital. This could be somebody great grandma. I'm just connected to that lineage or something like this, or that bloodline with my DNA. And somebody that is in the hospital is not being, I mean, that something is wrong or something like this. Okay, somebody could have had a stroke even, because I've been having a hard time using my arm, my left arm. And I think they say if you're having a heart attack, you know, something like this, shit, it could be one of my clones. I don't know. Okay. But this person wants my attention very badly. And I'm telling you, they're tied to the Empress. If they've tied the Empress in the 4, this is one of the people that's tied to the Empress. And somebody's shooting this person up with something. They got the thing strapped around. Like somebody's arm is going numb, possibly because of something being trapped around their arm too much. Somebody could be trying to make somebody lose a limb. I was watching the show the other day, and the guy was like, oh, it's something wrong with your son. Do like this to the son. But we seen the doctor was in reverse. Somebody's going to try to tell somebody, oh, it's no use, or, oh, you pregnant and this baby is, you know, you could die. The baby got a disease. You know, you got to get rid of this baby right now. And I'm just saying, do a double. Like if somebody talks to you recent, like this is now. Okay. If you have somebody in a nursing home or something that's always plugged into an IV drip, they in a coma. Something is wrong with this person's left side of the body. Okay. Also, this could be somebody that's not being able to walk straight, because I've been tripping a lot, and I know it's not my energy. I've been like, when I try to get up, I went in the store earlier in the gas station, try to get something, and I kind of was like, I kept on like tilting over, like leaning over. So this is somebody that could have been in the hospital for a long time, and they getting up, walking, or they're getting up, walking around, but they don't have their balance yet. Something like this, okay? And then we seeing herbal here. Something is not herbal. Okay, so that's what it's telling me too. Something is not herbal. They're not with a holistic healer or with a shaman or nothing. This is something like in a hospital or in some type of trap house, like, you know, somebody's captured or something. We also got a herbalist could be in reverse, okay? The crystal domes or the crystal cups. Somebody could have a lot of children. Somebody's name could be Crystal. They could have a lot of children. Somebody could be a herbalist or something like this. A lot of energy. A lot of people on my feed been coming up with a New Orleans accent, okay? So somebody could be in New Orleans. A version of me when I went for the Essence Festival could have never came back from the Essence Festival. Or this is what they want us to believe. Because I also hear something about a dike or a levee or water, like, you know, how they said the levees broke. Levi's, something about the tribe of Levi as well. Also, when I think about Levi, I think about Levi Stratus, the jeans, because that image on the jeans is talking about an old image that I had picked up on. It's an old way that they used to supposedly, you know, remember we talking about physicalities and what it really could have been. Okay. With the jeans is ripped or something's getting ripped on there. The horse is pulling the thing. It's the same thing back. They said back in slavery, they would put the arms and stuff and legs on this side and that side and make the horses go in two different as a torture method or something. But this don't even have to do like this. This could be, you know, you think you got a right hand man and a left hand, and you don't want to, you know, how they say, don't let the right hand know what the left hand is doing. Somebody is pulling on your energy. This could be somebody that's in a household and they have to move on. Migratory energies. These could be bird energies. All right. but they're still stuck in one place, or somebody wants you to understand what's happening this time. Maybe people just transfer stuff over before and you never knew. Maybe it was best for you to never know, but now you know that something is different about the way the world works, and you're taking the notice at it. And this could be somebody also trying to force me or you to be birthed. Okay, but it's not God is not saying that it's time. It probably ain't like somebody gonna have to be in the crib and doing something and jump out and do something when people ain't looking, because so many people is on to somebody's energy, know what's going on, right? So this could be something like that where somebody knows they have to migrate or move on. It's too much energy, too much people is watching them or something like this. That could be the situation. Okay, I don't want to go too long on that. Also weapons, or this could be a two-faced person in war. Like somebody's on both sides. They're paying out on both sides of the warfare. They're sponsoring America and sponsoring Russia, sponsoring Africa and sponsoring China, you know, and then throwing stuff back and forth. Like it could be something about confusion here. Somebody could also be saying, okay, when we remember Left Eye, when she went to Honduras to go see Dr. Sabi or something like this, and then it's making me think like something, you're not going to, I kept hearing, you're not going to turn my father's house into a whorehouse. You're not going to turn my father's house into a trafficking something. You're not turning my house into no third world country. You're not turning my house into no drug infuse people or something like this. Somebody's doing something. Also, like whatever these torture shops or these chop shops of people is showing up in regular neighborhood. Like somebody is trying to take a house or something that me or you was supposed to get, and they're turning it into like a professional like trafficking station or something. I don't know what this is. Okay, this is not somebody that's doing this. Is not a witch or somebody that do use natural healing things. This ain't weed. This ain't cannabis. This ain't. Somebody's using something else to medicate. Okay. You know what? Let's see. So we don't have to say somebody all this whole thing. So somebody is in reverse, man. It's because I told you, like in a past life or even in this lifetime, you could have been well versed in some herbs or something. Or you came up with a multi-million-dollar serum or something. You don't have to do it. All you got to do is find out what you did and get those things and start a business off of that. But somebody's trying to make you or me do things over and over again. Okay, yeah, these are somebody's gifts. Okay, you know. Somebody could be lying too. Okay, I'm getting this. Like the right person is going to have to start receiving something. Okay, because this is not somebody's harvest or something like this, or somebody stole your harvest. Seven of Pentacles. Like somebody else is not the tiller. Somebody else not. Like it could take a long time to get to this. People could have started co-creating with you at the age of 7 or something. You know, this like 40 fucking years ago or something. And somebody else is here to collect the harvest. Okay? And they were doing it. The wrong people were getting something. Money, information, something. Yeah, so they're trying to be balanced with like the LGBTQ or, oh, gay people, we was running this part or something like this. This used to be like gay boys town or something. But I don't know if that's true. Somebody could be fighting against this. Also, some people's like, those ain't your gifts. That's somebody else's excuse me. Or somebody else showed us this formula. You're not even sharing with that person or something. Yeah, something's hidden here. King of Swords with the legal something here. Because somebody's lying about what they were saying to somebody in their sleep. If you answer these people, because I was saying that people's building some type of something, go in your brain and ask you for money or something. Money you don't even have access to. but they know about this money or where it is, and they have access to it, and they've been coming in your dreams saying, can I get, or trying to say, oh, I owe you or something. These are people that specialize in these tasks of doing this particular work for certain devices or people. I don't even know if this has something to do with sleep or realm sleep or whatever this is. Somebody, there's a boy here or a man, and they saying, oh, when I go to sleep, I wake up with it. But that person don't have this. You have this, or I have this. It's like somebody got to set the record straight. You're going to be forced. Your hand going to be forced, and you're going to force to split that shit, period. Something like this. The moon. It's like somebody like, oh, just get me out of this thing. And it's like, motherfucker, lay out something. You know, you ain't gonna keep on fucking playing with me. Ace of Wands, somebody could be kind of trying to like convince you, oh, I got an extra place over here, you know, if you need somewhere to stay, or oh, I got this or something. I don't know. Yeah, a table was not prepared for somebody else. Okay. Somebody could also be saying, ooh, something could also be said. This could be Germany. I was hearing something about like when somebody overthrew Germany. This could have not happened in a long time, and they could be offended or something because somebody's like, okay, you in, okay, you out. But like somebody could be saying that somebody lied here about something. I'm also getting like there's a Queen of Pentacles here. That is, somebody could have miscarried, or a Queen of Pentacles. This is a wicked mother or something that could have said that a table wasn't prepared for you. This person is lying so that they can feed a lot of other people. Somebody's mother could be their father as well in a situation. This could also be somebody, I didn't prepare this for you, you wicked lady. Like your people could have, just like a parents breaking up on a bad terms, but instead of telling the child, like, you know, the truth is this is what we are, you know, your dad did this, or back in the 80s, you know, we had to clone them. You know, somebody should be telling somebody the real shit here. Okay, you could already kind of see it. But again, whoever this mother is that treated the child wrong, they are not the main. Okay, I told you, this is a situation where like one lady had a baby with a basketball star. The rest of her kids is just by some Tyrone and them. Somebody that just live in the neighborhood. Somebody from a, maybe even a drug dealer, or somebody. No, we just gonna say these some regular dudes, Tyrone and them. And then she ended up lucking up and getting a basketball player spouse. And he pay his, he's responsible, and he pay his child support. Somebody, the mother, if she got 4 kids and only one basketball dad, okay, this bitch was giving the basketball kid like the it's something about, what do you call it, like the envy or the something of the child, knowing that child was different, or they could one day be something awesome. Most people would invest in a child and maybe let them go and grow up and follow after the father's footsteps or something, a singer or whatever this is. But I'm telling you, somebody invested in the other 3 children, and they just got a whole bunch of like criminals, petty crime, theft, formula people. And the thing is, you could be the child that just gifted. God gave you a formula for a new world or something. These people took it and stepped on it and shit on it and everything, and then said, we're going to do it like this, though. And none of this stuff is due to them. These could even be foreign. Their daddies could be from Africa, Jamaica, Haiti, or something. They're not even from America. And so somebody is saying that this table wasn't prepared for this mother that was wicked to their child. Okay, this could be, I told you, this could be something like in the South too. But for 25 years, the person could have told at any time, they sat down there with the other children, that's not the person, and they lived a decent life. Okay, they lived like gods. We'll just say that, because there's lots of perks that come with being these God energies. It's just some of the gods are not enjoying them because other people, mortals, mere mortals, and criminals are enjoying these perks. Okay, I hope you see what I'm saying. But this was not prepared for this mother. And this mother was sitting there with all that glory and power and using it to abuse the child, the actual child that was supposed to sit on the throne. Okay? This could even be somewhere in Louisiana or something, or in a southern, it's like down in a, like somebody lived down in like the South. like the real South. You know what I'm saying? That's what I call it. Oh, that's the dirty South. Okay, can y'all really feel me? East Coast, feel me. West Coast, feel me. Okay, like you supposed to be maybe like even Caribbeans or something, or this could be something about the Six Sisters or the Pleiadians or the stars, but it's supposed to be seven, but they rejected one. All right, that's why we could have seen that world card earlier down below. But I feel like whatever existence was supposed to happen during then, if they put another sibling or cousin or the mother or something, something is already thrown off. Like something is thrown off already. Like the time to be, there's certain times when people have to be in certain places for certain things to occur. Somebody already produced something off of that, but it would still be my stuff. If that was my kingdom, and somebody said it, when I was 13 I was supposed to be ruling in Georgia, and then I was supposed to move here. If they put somebody else in that spot, whatever they created, since this person was not the real legit person, it's almost like buying a house and being in the hospital for 3 years or something, or a mental facility or jail. It's still your house. The rent, the mortgage been paid, your taxes been paid. You might have let somebody stay there, to keep up with it, but it's still your house. Things were still getting paid. You should still be getting some equity in it, while you were away. All right. So it's still, these people could be going back to the dust because they didn't want to give you one crumb. Somebody's name could be Crumb. Somebody could be a speaker. I think it used to be a boy named Crumb TV. Somebody could be a speaker like this that talk about like other, you know, stuff like this. Like, people will call this person weird or something here. Okay. Crumb snatcher. So, somebody could be like, oh, you can't come here, you can't do that, because no, really, you was just hosting this area. It's not yours. So the harvest is still mine, or whatever you created, I get some of that. Like, what are you doing? Okay. Something like this. Yeah. Okay, so somebody said this is this thing I think in the Bible with this Hierophant. You can't go divvying up somebody's stuff. And maybe again, all these other children in the family were only of the earth, but you are of the earth, the air, fire, water. Like, you are of more elements or something. That could be also something like this. So I'm picturing that these people was checking out your stuff, and they not supposed to do this. And then we have the Nine of Wands in reverse here. Somebody can't recuperate from this here because you're not dead. Somebody could have came looking for you from a distant family, or once you get in the higher levels, these could be people that, like, they watch the rest of the children from the bunch, and somebody like, I like that one, or from the mixed up bunch, or the misfits, and they pluck out a misfit every once and then that remind them of them with the drive or something. And they say, you know what, I want to work with that one, I want to mentor that one. This could be something like this. They also took away somebody's Ace of Cups, so you could not fight back, because could be higher level court systems. And if your Ace of Cups is in the reverse, somebody could have took yours offline while they did something like a trial, so these people can get away with something very bad, even plant something on you, for whatever reason here. So it's not even that bad. It's like the reason why these people will not be able to be restored, this is somebody's mother, is because somebody is seeing how dirty somebody was. Okay, and they were, because you wasn't sad about something here, and they were gonna come and knock you upside your head. Okay, this could also be somebody that was trying to take away a child of yours. Okay, I put up a post the other day, yesterday, within the past 24 hours, about a girl allegedly being taken out for a forced arranged marriage, and the girl was acting hysterical. She was acting hysterical. Okay. Imagine a 15-year-old. You know, the shit just looked crazy to me. It just looked crazy to me. And most of these are men doing the bidding, and the women are the ones that dedicate their whole life to cooking and cleaning and fixing things for the child. And then the man can just say, "Oh, well, we need extra money." You know, we have, and some of these people's allegedly, like, maybe $9 is a lot in another country, but $9, $1,000, like, what the fuck? Like, they just don't know how, like, everything is connected in the world, or everything is connected on the earth, and how it trickles down. And like I told you, some of these children could have been moved, children transplant. It's just a lot, y'all. This goes a long way. But again, somebody is not going to be getting into a marriage or arranged marriage. I was also hearing, you think you about to get another one? Like, somebody is an old energy, like a vampire. This nigga is old. And he done already ruined a couple of good women that, you know what I'm saying? Like, this was somebody that was dealing with, like, single mothers, or they was with a woman. She still was tired and run down like a single mother, because the children was only being taken care of by the mother on all the levels. And behind your back, they got the nerves to make deals and be cloning and trafficking your fucking children without your permission. And then somebody thought, like, they made something fail with you. And they thought that they was going to take all your good ideas, like how the presidency, when the president first get in there, he's still fighting off shit that was going on. For the first 2 years, he fighting off shit that was going on with the other president that was there before him. Then he finally getting into it the second 2 years or something, right? That's what this is, like, kind of like what somebody was doing with a controlled demolition of a kingdom. The sad thing about it is, I was never able to rule it how I wanted to. These people was just dealing with me in a inconvenient, strange way. um a lot of them. And you think you're going to be still holding on to anything? Like, I don't know what this is, or whoever this is that we talking about. And they thought that they was going to get another young little thing or something like this, and start the thing over with, and then do maybe very unethical things, like in the public. Like, I don't give a fuck who see me, that we might be trafficking people here. Like, something could have been laid, it could have been something very sacred, very sacred, at one point in time. And now it's just, people don't give, like, that's not the right people, so they don't give a fuck about how they're treating the people or something like this. Like, there could have been a difference between the way that, so-called black slave owners that could have had slaves back in the day. It might be a different the way that they treat their slaves than just a person that just came from another country and start being a slave owner. They probably did it a little different here. Somebody could also be saying you saving them from a marriage here. Okay? This could be a young girl that's not crying because she's not going to have to marry, because somebody knew that this person was only, some of these men want to try it before they buy it. That's what the fentanyl is about, so that they can usher in the rest of these men, like, look what I got. Or this could also be, you could have had a handler around you, and this handler is good and bad. Now, since they removed the handler, people could get to you. Okay? Energetically or otherwise. To try to be mean, somebody removed your handler. This could have opened up the door. Okay, there's two cranes, two big cranes. Okay, see? Okay, I don't know why I thought about that. There could have just been one out here, but now we got two big ones. Like, whatever's going on over here, this is very scenic. I don't know why they got it behind the store over here, girl. I'm behind there's like shipping places over here. There's like a grocery store. I'm in the back of it. I'm just thinking this shit is gorgeous. It's just sitting back here hiding. Anyways, so, but we got the chariot coming in here before all these people could attack. It's like somebody allows these girls to just get raped to death. They just said, oh, That's the Queen of France's daughter. We got one. And then all these people just rape a child to death, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. World card energy in reverse. And some of these men in the past or something, we could even be talking about history, try to use, oh, you went against God or you went against your mother and then torture these people. But like, you've been working for God for 7 years, collecting God's things, or a goddess or a king or something, and you ain't brought one thing back to this person. How I even know that you still working for this person? Like, somebody is kind of ridiculous. We got a young girl here as the world card energy in reverse here. I mean, this shit was a trick from the get-go. It ain't about that. It's about the communication and all the other energies that get involved in between somebody that's ruling an empire. Everybody want a little piece of the pie. And it really is supposed to be mainly about the two people that God chose. So we got the King of Cups here. Somebody could be having children. There could be a couple women like they got 10 children, 8 children today, like be in the projects, or just the person just got a lot of kids. I don't know. Somebody could have a lot of kids, and some of these children are with a other mother, like a fake parent, a Belle Dam, or other mother like from Coraline that put the buttons over the eyes. I was also watching something, I put it on my page too, about a mother there was a woman that was holding on to a child, and she was telling the police officer, she was recording something secretly, and she's like, the mother, so just in case, let's just get this clear. Some people that plucked out some of your third eye or mine, right? So they can play around with your kids. This would be extra senses that you're not picking up on. So I don't give a fuck if it's my dad. I don't care if it's my husband. I don't care who it was in the time being when I am taking care of my children. If I see some weird shit, I'm calling it out. What was you just doing in there? Why was you just coming out the room? But usually you just stand by the door and you just knock on the door and say, hey, you know, it's time for school or whatever, and you walk away. Why you open up the door? You know, and the person, I don't know, I was just, oh man, shut. Okay. And then the person leaving. Then when the kid wake up, I say, do somebody ever be coming in your room doing this and that? So I'm one of them bitches, okay? I'm one of them bitches. Wait, listen, you come back from my granddaddy house, bitch, and I'm like, so what y'all do over there? Nobody got hurt. Nobody did nothing, made you feel weird, uncomfortable, nothing like this. Okay. I mean, you could tell me, I won't say nothing. You know, that's the kind of mother I am. Okay, when I'm mothering. All right. So I don't know. Like I told you, somebody could have been trying to block somebody's third eye or even put a veil over you, so you couldn't see spiritual. Now, that's what I said. If somebody else is a ghost catcher or something, then the ghost is in here because of your ass. And if these entities are doing something to the child, you supposed to be handling that. You never told me that you could see ghosts, or you never told me no shit like this. So that's up to you. If you're an alien, that's up to you to take care of that sector. If they go into school, if they go outside and play, if they do this, bitch, I don't take my eyes off my kids. I would not take my eyes off my fucking kids. So I know for a fact that wasn't nobody doing nothing to my fucking kids when I was on guard. So on the level that I can see, all right? So somebody could have even matched you up with an imbalanced situation, because other energies would be around that the Holy Spirit would not be able to see dark things like that. This could be a spell that they putting on people too. But there could be this energy of the Jesus energy sitting on a throne finally. All right. 6 of Wands energy. This could be something of a victory here. People could be judging somebody because of something. There could be a male also that's like, see, I'm sitting here, see what that reading just said, she only think about herself. But what it's saying to me is that somebody tried to charge me or say that I'm got an entity attachment or something, and it's just not true. There's nothing they're gonna do from stopping me from living and making these people pay for their sins and you know, moving on here. Okay, finally doing this or something. All right. Or there could be some kind of healing, like a healing touch. Like somebody could touch people with their words, or with their caring energy. Or I'm telling you, these people trying to These people be trying to fly you out with them damn. See, because we think about Chinese super trains is like, you know what I'm saying? These highways and byways. What God said. Quick wait. Again, this is giving people with money and power, whether they're male or female or children, thinking that they could do whatever the fuck they want to do. You probably was able to do that, but you fuck around and came over here. So God said, tear it down. Knock out the motherfucking lights. Okay? I'm just gonna say, I mean, you don't have to like my delivery if you don't want to. There's so much nasty stuff going on in this world. Nobody should be judging my, if you say it's a sin, oh well, God still talk to me. All right? So yeah, somebody is still playing around with the finances in this kingdom, telling people to kiss their ass before they give them a couple of crumbs. All right? This is what this person is doing. Okay, could be making a bunch of people pay for something, but they kissing their ass, not yours. So this could be like your advisor over there bullying everybody in your town. Like, yeah, I seen what y'all did to the Christ, but like the Christ probably wouldn't handle it like that. First of all, and it's like, well, what is that? If all these people now all these people think that you the ruler over here, how that look? Yeah, somebody don't do well playing with others or being with others. This person might take a leap of faith if you have to stand next to them. This could be even if you have to sit next to somebody as a sister. This ain't even nobody like, oh, you too big for me. I don't want to be on camera with you, or I don't want to be seen in public with you. This don't have. You could be the sister of this person. They just mad because they was able to get away with doing the whole thing by themselves, and the whole time you was supposed to be above them, ruling with them. And somebody's ego could have been attached to something here. Because this person was having lovers, or this person was on another radar or something like this, going and marrying people. Somebody could be having plenty wives. They dislocated something in a state to make it okay to have multiple connections or something like this. Somebody was like meeting people, like, you know what I'm saying? And on a Saturday, the man went to the tax maker, and then he went and he met with the maiden or whatever, and he went and he got married to her that day. And then the next weekend, another one. So somebody could have been doing this shit right here, even though they had America, or they had somebody they had somebody like drugging this person. This could also be like a hospice, okay? Because in that thing, the guy was like, okay, back to this, and then we'll go back. The guy in that movie, he was telling him, yeah, put your son, you know, I got on, because then if we do it like this, then it's gonna go in the papers like that. And I guess the only best thing, you know, because this is gonna deteriorate him. He's gonna be handicapped. He's gonna be, and then it's gonna be looked at as a hereditary something or whatever. Like the fuck he was like trying to say, like, you know, and you're in the political eye already. So I mean, I guess the best thing I can offer you is this little vial right here or whatever, like this, and you know, just at the back of the whatever, just slide it in there or whatever, like this. He like, oh, like, nigga, you telling me to kill my son? Because yeah, but you could go and get a second opinion, but then that's going to go on the paperwork. I mean, I can hold the file to the side, not enter it into the computer system, and we could just do it like this, and then you could just, you know, give the person this little thing or whatever. But I feel like somebody was trying to get rid of, I don't know, maybe this doctor was a witch or a warlock, or they seen potential in this boy. Maybe it wasn't a doctor. Maybe it was somebody else that demands to see people's sons so that they can get them ready for some type of situation. I don't know, but this person was doing this, mapping out something with other people while they were sitting here having you talking. Even if you're a tarot reader or something, they was having you talking to something, or having me talking. Somebody could have been giving me some type of serum, or somebody could have gave you some truth serum, or some confusion, something to make you confused or something like this here. All right. This keeps me telling somebody how a father figure passed away in the past. Because somebody was confused. They like, this kind of like some gay shit or something. See how these two ladies look like they lovers, they about to be in a relationship, and somebody like, hold the fuck on. Look how he looking. Hold on. Bitch, you like her? Like, like, y'all try, what y'all need me here for? You know what I'm saying? This could be also why somebody wanted you to tell about yourself. But again, this is what I'm telling you. None of this stuff is going to matter when you coming at me. Ain't nothing else to tell. Everything been told. And somebody say, I don't see who tell they secrets. But ain't no motherfucking secret. Especially if somebody been on surveillance and y'all done leaked the shit already. What is the secret? I will say it again and again and again. Somebody trying to say, just come back and don't add those. What? I'll say it again and again and again. These people have recorded it. They got it on whatever like this. Whatever, it don't matter. You don't matter. You're a non-factor when it come to judging whatever this is. Somebody's trying to get, this is a woman here trying to dominate the floor and have another woman. This could be me. Another woman trying to marry me from the behind the scenes. Okay? These people only want to have me because I can't see them to take advantage of me. So that means a code or something had to get, either I'm going to have to get trained because I don't think it's nothing really broken. Somebody's going to have to give me my gifts back or my third, whatever the fuck you took. You see what I'm saying? Or because the next person is just going to do the same thing. Somebody got something. They could just plug it right back into you. Okay, I'm sorry to make it sound like Vicky off of Small Wonder, but this is just the best analogy I could give. Somebody can plug it right back in and you'll be your full self. They refuse to, so they can take advantage of you. Now this person could be pulling away, trying to see what's best. They could have said, oh, I can't see her with nobody else, no other man. But believe me, this is one of my or your servants here that think that they the king and been running it for 20 years or something and think that they calling the fucking shots because you don't know nothing about what's been going. Well, if my enemy has been running my nation for 20 years and making it the way they want it, I guess it don't fucking matter what they was doing. It matter what the fuck I'm about to do, don't it? Okay. Or my friend or my brother or whoever it is that wasn't supposed to, this ain't got shit to do with you. This got something to do with my kind. You're not my kind. Even if we was in a family, you not. So not when it comes to whatever this is. Okay. So we got the Ace of Wands here. A true power energy is coming in. Somebody trying to get you to say something so bad. Announce them, say something to them, something like this. I'm sorry, y'all, if I look so sweaty. But it's hot. But there could be an Ace of Wands that knocked this person out to make somebody say something. Who knows? If this is God that had you say something, it just offended these people or scared these people or something. But whatever this is, it had somebody have to take a leap of faith. Or maybe they were supposed to end this person's life, but they just sent this person on the run. I wonder what this person did. They could have said that they was the Empress, and they're not. This could be the Suing lie. Somebody is not the Empress. They was tricked. But why do these people want you anyway? They want to steal something. This is not herbalism. This is not shaman or something. This is something else now. Okay, this is something else. Yeah, it's getting blocked though. Two of Swords, the Godhead. They got crystal domes. They want a Godhead. Whoever this is not, natural healing or something. This could also be, I saw the sun being AI and I seen the sun being AI and natural. Just be a hybrid. You might supposed to have the same type of mate, or if you're a hybrid, then you need a tribrid, or if you a bull, I don't know, you might need a different kind of person. You know what I'm saying? If a bull been sitting too long, if they structure been messed with, they can kind of hunker down a little bit. So You might need somebody to get your blood flowing. Could be a Scorpion. Okay? Because if you given the power to trample over, if it get too crazy, you know what to do. And then you might need a bird energy or something. Somebody got to build their own kingdom from scratch. Because it haven't been built right in a long time here. Okay, I'm hearing I am Elizabeth Smart. So when Elizabeth Smart came out, somebody could have been taking these girls into the mountains, or they could have been taking women or taking people in a higher level of consciousness or something. That kidnapping could have been a ritual representing what somebody was doing on another level here. All right, we got the Emperor in reverse. They can't birth nothing no more. Somebody is dead wrong, y'all. This is, you know what I'm saying? I would say, who the fuck would think to do that to me though? Yeah, that's crazy. Seven of Wands energy here. This shit is I don't even understand. I be wanting my feelings to be hurt sometimes about this shit, but I gotta keep on moving. The father of whatever this emperor is not the most high, and I feel like this is why this person could be trying to make you beg for something or make you do some works or something for something. This person don't know about the code or something here. They keep trying to put this Queen of Cups at high honor, knowing that this person is using your intel or mine. And this is very unjust here. It could be because this person wants somebody or want a connection with one of these daughters, or one of these persons. Somebody could own females or have whores or something, and somebody want, or a daughters or something, own a tribe. These are people that could have stripped out a tribe from somebody, and it's under their belt now. Okay. And so they're not trying to juice you up anymore and entertain and serenade you. They're trying to serenade or keep this Queen of Cups in happy because they want this daughter. I was also hearing something about like, oh, you can't have Nettie, you can have Celie. So somebody could be, I don't know, because there could be what we were picking up on that other energy when they was trying to say that's a younger version of me, but I know it's not. No, you picking that person because there's this links some people that you about to lose or that can't come in. If this is like Jay-Z and them or whatever this is, or Rock Nation or something, you know that they can't come in. So you try and you want to please these motherfuckers because that's who you've been over there behind that scene with or behind that screen with or something like this. All right. And they done made you think that they over above the most motherfucking high. All right. You see what I'm saying? These is niggas that are trying to take the men. Don't you got a son somewhere in the world that's the same age as this fucking little girl? But somebody else could be using transhumanism too, and they're trying to integrate something. I'll just keep it like that. And then we got the Six of Cups here. Like, these are men you don't deserve. There was deserving with real queens. These were men that were deserving. And this was an extra bonus to appreciate their queen and still do their fucking job on top of getting paid or whatever like this to get these gracious gifts of these particular women that so much time and energy was put into, or they were groomed or grown around their family and treated, you know, fairly, or they got to, you know, live a normal lifestyle, and this made them kind of normalized. Like, this is the kind of, you don't just give these women to, and some of these men is trash and they don't deserve to have these particular people. So now somebody on red face trying to come back, oh help me or something. Like, one of your children could be a jinn, they could be on somebody's ass, and somebody's red face coming back like, I just need some help or something, just because now. And this might be a jinn energy teaching this person what it's like to block somebody out from their home or something like this. All right? Because somebody is seeing that somebody's cultivating something here and they're not going to be incorporated this time. So somebody's trying to, they want to cause a war. Ooh-wee. They do. Yeah, all because, I'm telling you, this person know the Ace of Pentacles is coming home. Is not being rejected no more from somebody. Like, these lies that these people, and that's why I said it's some heat down there in Texas, boy, or down there in the South. See, that's why I said if the South don't want to be persecuted in a way, you better put your eyes to Texas, and you better let Texas motherfucking know. Because what you want to do, you want to be sitting down there around Texas, because Texas was only thinking about herself when she was doing what the fuck she was doing, was she? Trying to cause somebody some revenge or payback about some old hurt feelings in elementary school or something. Okay. Tower energy here. trying to think about the Rainbow Coalition. It was a field like this, but it ain't this fancy. What happened in the field? Why somebody can't recover? What did somebody do? King of Wands. Oh, that was just fun. Somebody's happy about this. But that's false judgment. Yeah, somebody was acting happy about with something, but that's false judgment. Something made somebody sad here. The hell? Also something in the canyon here. And then something with the stars. I'm wondering if these are all attempts to harm the Christ or the world card energy. These people is laughing at something that happened to somebody. This could be a gruesome thing and they not laughing no more. So these two people ain't laughing no more. The fact that this five of Cups is acting like they were sad about something, they were not. They were happy to see some type of thing happen to you. Ew. That kind of made my stomach hurt. I mean, cause we was gone when I was living in Texas. I was like 9. It was probably like from like 8 years, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Something like this, or something kind of age like this. But I was gone. I was down by that Little Caesars, you know, playing on those video games, getting me a piece of pizza. I was down at the gas station. But still, I feel like somebody keep on saying that. Something about a pool. Maybe this is somebody that did something. Because, you know, we had to go across big old streets. We had to, you know, we was out in San Antonio. Like, it's a big ass city. We had the bus pass. I could get on the bus, go where I was going and everything like this. This could also have something to do with the Taliban. Also, a lot of children or men leaving the household could have been like some type of systematic something here. To leave the mother and children. Mommy Wata in the Taliban. Also, these are people like petty. Like trying to build up a tally of paying somebody back or something like this. And for what? Like, how the hell the person that been stolen from their whole life is the target for you? Even if somebody was robbing the rich, these people examine your whole inner and outer. They knew you was going to do something good with the money. I didn't need you to go do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? 6 of Wands. King of Cups. This could be a son or a younger person getting something over an older person, whether it's a male or a female. And whoever this dark-skinned woman, somebody thought that they was going to use dark-skinned privilege with this fed-up black power energy or something. And I feel like this is not going to work here. Somebody could have been also using your essence. Like, oh, girl, all the boys want me or something like this. They can have a nice-ass body and everything. But I don't know. I feel like something is jumbled up. Somebody's energy, somebody had to kill you on paperwork with paper genocide in order to split up your energy. It just was too good for one person to have that energy. And somebody didn't like that. And these are darker sorceresses. This is why they say the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. All right? Because I feel like these dark-skinned women had a hard time in society. and they have a lot of bottled up stuff from like not being picked or being picked on when they was little. And so when they get in these powerful, they know what they're doing with psychological trauma on these children. Same thing what I said. If they want to MK Ultra a girl to be like promiscuous or something like this, it has to be a situation more than likely where the father is not, you know, they'll say, oh, her father wasn't around, that's why, or something like this. Or, you know, boys that's angry because they got to be with their mom. She get on her fucking nerves, always trying to say something or whatever like this. Or moms letting their boys be so much more freer than their daughters. You know, and then when you grow up, you realize that these brothers didn't give a fuck about you. And ever since they got something up out of you, they was the people that robbed you or something like this. You get what I'm saying? And now you don't have now that's where that who you can run to shit coming in. Because you can't turn on those people. They wanted to stab and punch you and shit like this spiritually until you say, hey, enough. I don't want these fucking people around me until I figure out what's going. So they say, oh, you don't? Okay, good, good. We don't have to do the things, come scrape you up out of the field in the middle of the night when those aliens come drop you over there. We don't want to have to do this and that XYZ no more anyway. You know what I'm saying? So they want to say, oh, you said that stuff about the family. But if you really think about, even on my channel, I talk a lot about people, and I do have to talk about it on a local basis to get the word out, to get the message out. In case something happened to me, people will always know that this is the area where this shit happened. If some people want to come bring some alien equipment or some ghost equipment and come move in this bitch, it might even bring up sales, or somebody want to open up some business in these old dusty ass towns. But whatever it is, you see what I'm saying? I ain't got no time to be giving no motherfucking run around. I came for the real motherfucking deal. And something stems from this area. So as I was saying, these things should be stemming from those type of childhood traumas. Bullying. I'm sure they was going through some of these people's records out of what they were looking through your retina scan. Okay. That could be another reason why people didn't approach you, or everybody was kind of nice to you, or you never had no problems while you was in your waking state moments. It's when you go to sleep in the dark, what shit could have probably happened to you or me. All right. But I tell you one thing, ain't a motherfucking thing that I feel like could happen to me stopping me from moving forward. I just got to feel out the place before I put my feet down. All right. But it's something like this. Somebody was doing something. Y'all seen that? Oh, shit. I try to stick a pen in my hair like I'm smart. Okay. So that, because this hair can stay over there on that side. All right. So, oh, I didn't even have to do that. Girl, because at this my crib, I be having some of them. I probably wouldn't even have no shoes on if the field was kind of like, you know, open like this. I probably wouldn't have no shoes on, but I probably had some of them shoes them people be wearing with the toes in it. I'll be walking all through this bitch, laying all up in the middle of it. It's just something that you want to, you know, everybody should experience, going laying in a field like this. I just don't know if this is like a marsh area right here. Let me show it to you. Let me show it to you just a little bit. And you can't really see where it's at, so you can come over here and mess with me. You see, ain't that so pretty? It's just a place. It's just a basic little place, but it's just pretty. Y'all can see it. It's just nice a little bit. Okay. So we got some stars in the reverse. And I don't know why we got this Knight of Wands. Somebody might have had to go flee into peace after they got shown something. Or, you know. Let's see. About the stars in reverse and the Empress in the upright. I don't know if somebody's trying to like wheel everything back to a certain me at a certain point in time. Maybe somebody removed somebody for some reason. But I know that I'm the one here for the reaping motherfucking season. That's all. This could also be somebody trying to go back to when you still wanted to be with them and you was the happiest and try to give everything to that person. Because if you want to move forward, they're going to try to take my harvest or something. Or take this person's side or something like this. Like, I don't know what this is here. Somebody's trying to be like combative. Like, find something else to do. Somebody is trying to do something weird. I don't know what they're trying to do. Also, something about 3. Okay, these greens are holding on tight, but they're not anymore because they've been found to not be just smoking weed to probably do something. They've been doing something else to compete with somebody's mindset or something like this. Clarity way. Some people could be taking value, like they could be taking something else. This could, I'm getting the beyond the veil, behind the veil, beyond the veil card. Okay. Somebody could be like a sister or something. Somebody could be mentally ill here. This could be a reason why somebody couldn't stay around the family. Like some of these people that's creeping up, that's giving these people these offers because they was reading us behind the scenes all this time, nosing around and what we was getting or your wives was getting and stuff. These people was mental. That's why they wasn't able to be raised amongst the rest of the children or something. They could have been the ones that was coming in offering these people something and taking them on the wild side here. There could be a tower here for this person. Whoever this is in the canyon, and somebody's getting, you could have been getting clarity about a situation. Somebody could have been trying to also tell you about what's the, I kept on hearing somebody's like, don't you remember what I told? And I'm like, no, I don't remember nothing. Nobody never been able to get contact with me something. So somebody could have been saying, this is what the deal is. I gotta go. I kept on hearing this yesterday. Didn't you remember me saying this? I gotta go, but just keep the faith. No, somebody's voice. If there's 99 problems or 99 of these, the most main person was not getting the messaging. It was to make it seem like, oh, it's, yeah, the world card or your wife or that person is the traitor here. You know, when these people did something here to get somebody to, I don't know, leave you behind or something. Overflowing emotions place. Now, I hope these people didn't go saying that you was mentally ill to get in another union and then they fuck around and was with somebody that is mentally ill. And then now they like, oh my God, I should have never said that. Soulmates connection place. Somebody seeing something clearly with both eyes. Hold on one second, y'all.